Hello and welcome to part 22, I'm pretty sure, or episode 22 of my F1 22 My Team career mode. And the GP for this week, or race, I guess, is the Dutch GP, into the lion's den of Max Verstappen, his home country, I guess. But I heard that he's also from Belgium. I don't know. But the Dutch GP, that's normally Max Verstappen's home GP. So that's where we're going this week. Right now, I'm switching all my engine components to better ones because I used the bad ones for the race. But now I am making R&D upgrades because we have 3,009 points, from the practice session. So let's see what I am going to do. It looks like I'm going to do this durability upgrade for the MGU-H and DRS maximum slot gap, I guess. I don't know how that works because it's a DRS, there's already a maximum. So how do you increase the maximum? But whatever, we made a DRS upgrade. And now we are heading into the qualifying session for the Dutch GP. As I said, it looks like the qualifying is going to be a wet one, so let's see if it's going to be intermediates or full wets, and that will determine the setup that we use, I guess. And it looks like it is going to be full wets for this qualifying one-shot session. So here we go. It looks like I go out on a dry setup, I think, if I remember correctly. And here's the lap, and it will just go straight into the race.
Before we begin, let's have a quick look at those front of the grid. Sainz, Norris, and George Russell. With qualifying complete, all that remain now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join in. For years, the passionate Dutch fans have been easy to find trackside in races across Europe. Here this weekend, it's even easier to find the Dutch fans as they have a race to call their own once again. A warm welcome to all of our viewers in the Netherlands and around the globe, of course, as we get underway for the Dutch Grand Prix. Zandvoort circuit has 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout the 2.6-mile lap. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. It's Carlos Sainz in pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, and Ricciardo. Verstappen, Fernando Alonso, Vettel, and Pierre Gasly. Ocon, Bottas, Alex Albon, and Joe. Magnussen, Tsunoda, Oscar Piastri, and Hughes. Schwartzman, Latifi, Stroll, and Mick Schumacher. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Natalie Pinkham joins me once again in the commentary box. It's fantastic to have you with us today. I'm curious though, how do you think the drivers stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It'll keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. So as all the cars reform the grids, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
Okay, that was the formation lap over, and now we are starting, and there's 5 lights, and out and away we go. We are starting P18 behind the Haas, and now we're P19 behind the other Haas. I make a dive bomb all the way up to P16, so I gain 2 positions into turn 1, and going into turn 2 and turn 3, I think. And then we go around the outside of Magnussen and Show, and I'm trying to fight with Bottas right now, the other Alfa Romeo, and it looks like he will keep that position for now. I tuck in behind his slipstream, try to make a little move right there. Looks like I just touched my front wing on his right rear, so I'll be checking my MFD and asking not Jeff, it's not Jeff anymore, what's his name? Mark. I'm asking Mark now if I have any car damage from that little contact with Bottas, and it looks like I don't. And I have a lot of oversteer right there, no grip, lack of grip. But yeah, I'm tucking back behind. I run wide on that turn right there, going to this last turn onto the main straight. I'm just trying to keep with Bottas right now, tuck in behind his slipstream. Looks like Carlos Sainz at the fastest lap, and I think he's leading the race right now. I think that's our main competitor. Going into turn 1 of lap 2, overtake Bottas, going down the inside. Now the person that overtake is now Alex Albon in the Williams. I nearly ran into the back of him, and luckily I didn't. I run wide on that banking. I went high. And looks like we overtake him on this straight with a little kinks, I guess, little turns. But we take P12 from Alex Albon. The person to chase now is Pierre Gasly. And it looks like Alex Albon got us back, but if we make the switch back, go back down the inside of that turn, a little sloppy, and I think we lost some time. But I did retain P12. So like I was saying before, person that chased down now is Pierre Gasly in the AlphaTauri, and well, now he's in the Alpine. But on this, I think it was season 2 of my team career, he's still in the AlphaTauri. Yeah. And then there's his now teammate in front of Gasly, all caught in the Alpine. So let's see, and finishing lap 2 now. DRS is now enabled. We set good time of 1:14, and I'm just speeding it up, so I don't know, I want to try something new. I saw what Tiamardo, I think that's what you say. He speeds up his career mode videos, so I thought I'd try it. I don't know. Tell me if you don't like it or not. But here, I guess you can see, but I'm still within Gasly's DRS range, so I'm keeping that gap between us pretty good. We set a 1:14.010, I guess that's how you say it. But yeah, so we going on to lap 5 now. Still P12, I can't really make a move, but then I make a dive bomb down here into turn 1. Looks like he saw us and moved out of the way. But it's a good thing because now we're P11. Person to chase down now. Ocon in the Alpine for P10, which will get us 1 point, I'm pretty sure. So let's try to get into the points this weekend for this, this weekend, this GP. Going in now, again the DRS, again his slipstream, activate DRS, and make the dive bomb into turn 1. That was a pretty easy move. I'd say easier than Gasly's move. Looks like Mark told us this is the lap to box now. We are going on to some mediums. So here we are getting into the pit box. Looks like Alonso pitted, Hamilton pitted. So that's Verstappen and Bottas and Joe, and you can see all the people on the screen. I'm going now. Let's see how fast our pit time's gonna be. Ooh, 2.4. Pretty good. I feel like we could have done faster, but yeah, this whole season, our pit crew pretty good actually. Just mainly in the 2s, which this was a 2.4, but I feel like we could have easily done a 2.2. I think we have done it before, but as you can see on the MFD, these mediums are cold, so I'm just gonna try to warm them up, get them in their right operating temperature. And I'm American, I use Fahrenheit. I know people, they use Celsius on this game, but I use Fahrenheit. But it looks like at the end of this lap 9, the tires are up to temperature. You can see all the second round of pitters. I am now just passing them, and it looks like I retained my P10. So the undercut or the overcut didn't work because I just kept my position anyway. It looks like we have a slow Vettel on mediums with stone cold tires, so I overtake him for that position right there. It looks like he spun or something, because now there's a full-blown safety car. And it looks like, I don't think it was me. I didn't even touch Sebastian Vettel in the McLaren. Maybe he got spooked or something because he spun, but he's not out of the race. He's just P20. So yeah, I did not do that. I don't put the blame on me. Go check VAR or something, whatever they use for soccer to check. But we are now bunching up under the safety car, and I am now P9. So I guess that's better than P10. But I didn't do that to Vettel. Don't come at me. I'm a Vettel lover, but that was not my fault. So yeah, I'm just behind Ricardo in the Ferrari now. That's the main goal. Just try to push up into the field. It looks like Ricardo's on some hards, so this safety car restart will be hard for him. No pun intended. It'll be hard for him because those are cold tires basically, and he's not even weaving to warm them up. Now I'm pulling up beside him. I guess they banned that this season or last season they banned that pulling up aside, but it's not banned in the game. So I was pulling up alongside Ricardo. It looks like going to turn 1, I passed Ricardo and Alonso. It looks like they're trying to get me now into turn 3 or turn 4, I'm pretty sure. But I went in front of them. And like I said, yeah, Ricardo's on hards. I should have overtaken him. But Alonso too, that 2 for 1, that 2 for, but yeah. So I overtook them. I am now P7, which is pretty good. We started P18, I'm pretty sure, in this race. So P18 and P7, that's like 11 positions, if my math is correct. Like, yeah, we are now behind, I guess, the top 6, like the Ferrari. Well, I guess one Ferrari's P9 and Ricardo, but yeah, we're in the top 6. I mean, we're in the top 7, but like the teams in front of us are the top 3 teams, except for the McLaren of Lando Norris. What is he? He's P4. That's pretty good for a McLaren. Yeah, just waiting until he gets his first win on this. But yeah, it looks like we have the Red Bull of Charles Leclerc leading the race. I don't know what happened to Sainz. He was leading, but and then we have George Russell in the Mercedes in P2, Carlos Sainz in P3, and P4 is Lando Norris in the McLaren. P5 is Hamilton, and P6 Verstappen, and that's who we're trying to get. Max Verstappen, Max trying to overtake him in his home GP. But yeah, we are almost done with the race. We are going into lap 16 now. I'm just constantly within that 1 second gap of Verstappen, but I can't get close enough. And my ERS, I'm running out. I'm still in the DRS range. But I'm like barely. I'm like, see, you can see by the end of the turn 1 or the straight, I was 8 tenths off of Verstappen. So, and now I'm more than a second. I'm surprised I still got DRS. I guess I got within a second on the before the DRS detection zone. We go into lap 18 now, final lap of the race. It looks like I think we're just gonna have to settle for P7, which this was a pretty good race. I mean, we built up a big gap between me and Alonso. Look at that, 2 seconds. Alonso to Ocon, the 2 Alpines in points positions this week, pretty good. But the gap between Alonso and Ocon is like, what, 6 seconds or 8 seconds? I'm not sure. That's a big gap. And then out behind Ocon is the AlphaTauri. I don't know which one. It looks like Ricardo, he dropped out of points position. That's crazy. In a Ferrari, he dropped out of points. So it looks like one of the AlphaTauris, either I think it's Yuki Tsunoda or Pierre Gasly, they could be bringing home 1 point today. It's pretty good. If you see where the chart is on their car, that's pretty good. I mean, we shouldn't even be up in the points position. We're the last, if not last, second to last on the R&D chart. Here we go. It looks like Charles Leclerc in the Red Bull won. He beat Max Verstappen at his home GP. Looks like we are going to bring it home and bring the P7 to the team. A brain fart of what I was going to say. Looks like we got driver of the day, and almost going up to the Abu Dhabi GP, which is the season finale, of season 2. Let's see who's gonna win. It's still a oh my goodness, what is my speaking today? It's still a close race between me and Carlos Sainz for the World Drivers' Championship. As you can see, Charles Leclerc winning. Yeah. Charles Leclerc with that helmet and the Red Bull suit looks pretty good, actually. Barely tells Ferrari, except for the Ferrari logo. But here's the race rundown. We have Charles Leclerc, George Russell, Sainz, Norris, Hamilton, Verstappen, me, myself, Alonso, Ocon, Gasly, Bottas, Tsunoda. Looks like Gasly got the point. Magnussen, Zhou, Piastri, Schwartzman, Ricardo, Albon, Vettel, Schumacher, Latifi, and Stroll. Yeah, Vettel, that. I don't know if that was me, but his spin or whatever, that definitely ruined Vettel's race. Easily could have gone the points today. Looks like everything's the same. I'm still P2 in Drivers' Championship. Looks like Lando Norris overtook his teammate, though, for P7. Overtook Vettel. And we are still P5 in the Constructors. Yeah, Mick Schumacher, he's not doing anything for us. It looks like the rivalry breakdown, I lost by a big margin. Charles Leclerc got 6 points. I only got 2 for the race. So he's at 20, I'm at 21. There's no way I'm winning. So, and then look at the acclaim. I'm still 17. Schumacher still 14. The team still 20. And we got a little over $500,000 in cash from our sponsors for the week. So I'm just choosing the activities to do before the next GP, which is, I didn't even check. Let me see when it goes back. No, and it didn't go back. But we are going to do nothing, I guess. I don't have money to do anything. I don't have any R&D to do anything. So In this, you can see the results. And they're doing pretty good. Carlos Sainz is doing even better. But yeah, in that Ferrari, he's doing some wonderful things. Look at the team. 3 more months with Mick Schumacher. I guess that's the end of the season. Let's see who's on my watch list. Then we have Ocon on the watch list, George Russell, Pierre Gasly. Those are the people on my watch list right now. Gasly, maybe I'll get Gasly or something. Or Russell from the Mercedes, or Ocon from the Alpine. I'll probably go with like Russell. He's only 12 million. He's cheaper than Gasly and Ocon. Interesting. Well, now I need to save up money for the end of the season to sign my new teammates, because I am not keeping Schumacher. So sad. Everyone loves him. He's not pulling those performances. Just in real life, he wasn't doing that good in the Haas. I don't know if that was Haas car, maybe my car, but the next GP is the Monza GP. I think that should suit us really well because our straight line speed. Actually, I don't know about our straight line speed, but it looks good, so I think we're gonna do good. So thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, get us to 190. Thank you for 185. Join us next week for episode 23 at Monza.